Problem solving is essentially the basis of critical thinking. It enables us to exert control over our environment. But what is this problem solving thing, considering that it's so vital in everyday life?
Observing what is going on in your environment, identifying things that could be changed or improved, diagnosing why the current state is the way it is and the factors and forces that influence it, developing approaches and alternatives to influence change, making decisions about which alternative to select, taking action to implement the changes, and observing the impact of those in the environment are all part of the problem-solving process.
Each phase in the problem-solving process involves skills and procedures that define the amount of problem complexity that can be handled and contribute to the overall effectiveness of influencing change. Humans learn to solve simple issues at a young age, for example, learning to feed, moving in coordinated motions, and communicating. And problem-solving abilities are polished, evolved, and grow more complex as a person progresses through life, enabling them to solve more difficult problems.
Fixing what's broken. Some things degrade and break over time while others are defective from the start. Things, activities, interactions, and processes in both personal and professional situations are broken or not working the way they should. Problem solving provides a process for detecting these issues, discovering why they are broken, and devising a plan to address them.
Addressing risk. Humans have evolved to recognize patterns and have formed an understanding of cause and effect linkages in their surroundings. These abilities allow us to not only mend things when they break, but also predict what could happen in the future, based on past experience and current events. Problem-solving techniques can be applied to expected future occurrences in order to take action in the present to affect the possibility of the event occurring and, or the impact if it does.
Improving performance. In the environment, individuals and organizations do not live in isolation. There is a complicated and ever-changing web of interactions that exists, and as a result, one person's actions will frequently have a direct or indirect influence on others through changing the dynamics of the environment. These interdependencies allow humans to collaborate to tackle increasingly complicated issues, but they also generate a force that forces everyone to improve their performance in order to adapt to others' improvements. Problem solving allows us to better comprehend conditions and make the necessary modifications and improvements to compete and survive in an ever-changing environment.
Seizing opportunity. Overall, problem solving isn't only about reacting to and improving the current environment. It's also about experimenting with new ideas, inventing new products, and altering the surroundings to make it more appealing. Problem solving allows us to recognize and capitalize on possibilities in the environment, as well as exert some influence over the future.
Created using Powtoon.